Hi, would you like to help professionals and cities and companies feel like their best self? Does it fulfill you to help people create not ad hoc initiatives, but long-term healthy habits? And are you excited to help companies and cities get business results, healthier businesses, healthier cities by doing well-being for them 1 or 2 days per week? What do you feel about working 1 or 2 days per week when you want, where you want? And whilst you're creating this dream career, you're also creating your own dream life. Like here I'm working from Ubud in a beautiful nature house where I feel super at home. I'm shooting this video from Sydney where I found a very, Aboriginal home in a beautiful neighborhood nearby the city. So my name is Johanna. What I do is I help you to speak the right language, to translate well-being habits and knowledge to cities, to companies, to business people, but bring it in business language so they understand it. I help you have systems, PowerPoint, Excel sheets, project planning, online tools, technology. Don't worry about those things. We help you with these systems to bring your knowledge and that of other experts in the world to the cities and the companies. What I also help you with is I mirror you. I look at what you really want. Do you want to work for this city, this company? How many days are you happy? Are you being heard? So I help you see the energies and keep your own energy up. So many people I work with, they say, I want to work for my purpose. I want to feel motivated and driven every single day. But they're like, I have this knowledge, I have these skills, but how do I structure them, package them, and how do I roll out these well-being skills in companies? Other people tell me, I kind of hate sales. I want to work with companies that allow me to be me. I don't want to put on a fancy suit, look different. I want them to take me with my fear and insecurities together. And this is also what I help you with. In our Dream Job program, it is all about connecting with potential customers the way you are, opening up to your full potential, just showing who you are. The right customers will appreciate and want that. You don't have to put on any packaging. Just be yourself. So you can become this expert well-being coordinator and really be a change maker, because there's a lot of people's lives are impacting in companies. People are very focused on getting results, and well-being is a second priority. You're there to change that, to keep it top of mind. Be there for them. So you don't need any other course. Leverage your current skills from your professional life, from your well-being skills. Leverage what you have right now. When you're watching this video, you're most likely over 20. So it means you have 20 years of life experience, of gifts, of passions and experiences. You are ready to bring this to companies and cities. Now, the harsh truth, 62% of professionals don't feel they work in their dream job. And I also got it. I was doing a job, and after a year I saw myself crying when I was going to work, and it started draining my energy. And that's when I realized I want a job that I can do the rest of my life, that boosts my energy. Nothing's perfect. I mean, there's still days that life sucks, moments, not a full day. But I do know that what I do excites me, and that's super important. And what I help you is, I've seen that instead of hustling customers for one workshop, one private customer, it's just as much work having one corporate or a city as your customer. But then they give you assignments for the long term and you feel stable. You're like, you don't have to perform every single workshop. No, there's time to implement the full program. So Dream Job, the program that I am launching and that already more than 15 consultants in 5 countries have joined and got results. This program helps you get hired to set and achieve your financial goals. How much money do you need for your dream life? What does it look like? We help you create and use the current skills you have to create your dream life and dream work. Now there's 3 big insights I want to give you today. There's an energetic trap. There's an approach that makes you successful, And there's one big mistake. I work with 3 types of businesses, and you can become one of these 3. You are maybe a coach in well-being or want to become a coach in well-being. Maybe you're already a corporate consultant in IT or in marketing, finances, executive assistance, management, but you want to bring more well-being in your job, in your life. That's also who we work with. Maybe you're already an agency, you already have a lot of workshops going, you have corporate customers, but you're looking at scaling this, hiring more people. We also work and grow corporate wellness agencies. So, who else do we work with? Professional managers who have grown so quick. This is an example, someone who was leading 700 professionals at 26 years old because she could do it, but she needs support too, and she almost burned out. So it's really important. We help professional managers who are able to heal themselves, bring that knowledge to new, young, and older managers. So instead of investing €1,000 yourself, 10 hours that you're preparing for just one workshop and you're just being paid for the workshop, or instead of spending €2,000 hiring a team to build your website for 20 hours, or if you're investing 40 hours of your time, worth €100 per hour, you're investing €4,000 to speak free on events. Or even more, you can publish a book. And I know how much work it is. I published a book in 4 weekends. It cost me €15,000 to create a book, to get it published, to get marketing, to do the events. Now, you can get 1 customer, 2 customers, and gets hired for 60 days, which is 1 customer is a minimum of 200 people in a city, in a neighborhood, or in a company. Now, you're actually you're stepping in a company and the CEO just says, this is your responsibility. Make sure my people don't get in disease, no burnouts, that they stay, that they're happy. So you're in this real life environment. You can play and create. You can add your retreats. You can create healthy habits. You can talk to managers. You can create a lasting culture change that will not just boost yourself, everyone in the company, but the whole company will grow and become a world-leading player in their field, because happy people is the key. Relationships are the key of business. So concentrate now on your new customer base. Of that 1-to-1 customer, you can still do it, but focus on employees, citizens. Focus on the authentic communication with them. And the trap that I talked about before, which I'm going to go a little bit deeper, is your clients won't understand attraction, vibration, flow, energy. They'll get afraid of these words. They don't know. And what will you do? Businesses want to be predictable. So you need to talk revenue, turnover, absenteeism. These are all terms I'll learn you in a quick speed course. And you'll talk business before you know. And then you can teach these very cool people, because they're very successful in their business, about attraction, vibration, energy, and flow. But be careful, because they'll invite you for hours because people are learning, but you won't get paid. And there's more than 1,000 coaches in each country. I hear even in small countries like Belgium, 400 coaches every year go to HR to sell programs, courses, insights, but they never even met the employees, because companies are in a mindset, I want a quick check off that we did a workshop, done. How can you be the one heard and seen? That's what I teach. Companies already have a well-being responsible, but they often don't have the time, as long as your normal job gets done. Also, the people in the company, the well-being committees, they're doing things, they're meditating, and then they're looking at who's the weirdos here. I was in Sydney yesterday in a big building, and I was the only one dressed a bit like this. So this is what I feel good in. I have my Bali top, I have my shorts so that I can move. I feel free in my clothes. So I look different, but hey, that's okay, because you're being hired to be different, because everyone is different and has different needs. So we actually change that. You're not being seen as a fluffy weirdo anymore. So the trap is, don't give away your time for free. You're so used to giving, most likely. Most people I work with are givers. So we get fulfilled by giving, but if you want this as a professional career, you need to find a boundary between, this is what I can do, now I pay, I get paid, and now I start giving. And boundaries is a lot what we work on. So This is a testimonial of one of our customers who in 6 weeks got her first customer. And then she was like realizing, now I'm responsible for 350 employees. And I had the same in my first assignment. Suddenly I had 500 people in a company and I was like, okay, make sure they move more. Oh my God, how am I gonna get 500 people to move more? But it's really exciting, and we have an exact methodology with every single step you need to take once you get your customer. And there will be no better moment ever than right now. There's so much disease, so many people are leaving so quick in companies. And losing people is costing a lot of money for companies. Cities, they also want healthy communities. There's 40% loneliness in cities. That's not good for a city. They're waiting for this. And the companies aren't gonna come to you. They're not looking at, they're just realizing something's wrong. You need to go to them and prove that you're successful working in prevention rather than in a reactive way. There's all these thoughts about coronavirus now and people are being screened, their temperature. But hey, how about we prevent people from getting a virus? Lowering the fear is so much more effective. And this is our methodology. We've had in 3 months, a short 3 months, we see decreases in absenteeism after 10 years of increase, because we focus and we communicate on the long-term effect. We use law of attraction, we talk to managers, we measure the profits. And most important, we address the target group that already has a more unhealthy lifestyle. It's easy to get the people who eat gluten-free to eat healthier, but it's harder to get the people who love chips and snacking to eat healthier. So we work with that 80% of a company, which is unique. So even maybe you're already doing retreats or workshops, you can bring it to them. Once you have a company for 60 days, more and more services will come because you're the coordinator. So we help you also to set up communication, because often companies have so much happening and they have no idea what are the results. So people learn about well-being together. For example, this is a company, this is the number of people, but we had like spinning, swimming, badminton clubs, cup clubs, walking clubs, diving, biking, squashing. This was not even in a year that we found and recruited 50 ambassadors, and this company was like, I don't think people really want to move here. They did. We talked to the people, we used marketing and systems. So this was even in 5 cities. Now, consultants fall into 1 or 2 categories. Like I said, the givers. You give workshops, you give, but you don't receive money because you're most likely not asking for money. Now, the old way is that this is the move pyramid, and this is one of our systems. This shows what a healthy person is. Now, in the old way, HR in a company has a checklist. We need to do something. We'll do a nutrition workshop. They call you, you bring a nutrition workshop, you have no idea who's going to join, and then you're gone again. What's the result? You don't know. In the new way, you're there at the beginning and you determine with the company or city, should we work on nutrition? Should we work on movement, on emotion, social relationships? And you're there from step 1, finding the needs of the people all the way to the end. So the givers give, ad hoc there, not really involved. The observers, they wait. Can I really help this company? I say no all the time to companies. If I don't feel I can help them, I say no. So you have to challenge the true need of the customer, the why, get the results and show financial results. And most people I work with start and they're a bit scared of numbers because we're not fully responsible. No, you're together responsible with the company by showing the numbers. And we see this in our community. You get so much more fulfillment after your project because you'll always have a result. So this is another testimonial. She was working for a company with 700 people and she said, this is the first training dream job that I've done in 5 years, and this fulfills my heart when I read it again. But that's actually learning me something new, getting me to get results rather than always plans and PowerPoints without action, because that's the biggest complaint of companies. So many consulting firms come with a strategy and a plan, but then nothing happens. We are here to be in and around, talk to people and get stuff moving. So why are some consultants trusted, paid well, they get freedom and appreciation, while others struggle, they earn less than a full-time job and they can't keep their energy up? I've worked with hundreds of CEOs, of HRs, over 10,000 hours, and I grouped all of this in cool videos, very playful, in our course. And 5 years ago, nobody even knew about corporate wellness. That's when I started. And I saw that the smart observers, not the givers, have two things in common. If you have these both things, then you will become successful and you can work with trust and confidence for 250. We're working up to 40,000 people in one company or city with trust because the systems work. It's the opposite of what everyone is saying. So the two things that the observers have and the givers don't is that, one, they create. They don't just say, and I see these people, I'm sorry, but they're on the phone. Yeah, I have this program. I want everyone in the world to use it. You don't know, everyone's different. Every company is different. 90% of the program content is good, but 10% needs to be adapted to the company. Can be done in a couple of days. We have systems again. But this is the creation phase. Understand your customers first. Don't go into a CEO and say, I can help you. And I still make the mistake because you know you can, but you need to hear from them their need first. Manifest. Don't just come up with strategies and websites, but get real, get grounded, make a business case, talk money with the right people, go to the CEOs. These are the two things the observers have that the givers don't. So it comes down to this. If you can't talk business results, business language, and deliver the results, be held accountable together, then it's hard, very, very hard to build a corporate wellness consulting business. It's very easy to get distracted by buying a new wearable, doing a new course, going out of body. I wanted to make it a bit playful, but you understand what I'm saying. The only thing you have to do is talk to your customer. All the rest will come after you have the contracts. So the players with the full agendas, full higher hourly fees, and constant results, we all have habits. We all know who the decision makers are. We know how to calculate and we know our worth. And that's what I'm teaching. I'll be teaching in this course, which is over a year, and twice a week, you'll be talking to me or my team, asking all your fears, all your doubts, all your concerns about what you're doing. But I'll learn you to attract the right decision maker and co-create with them a business case. If you do this correctly, you'll get to work for 240,000 professionals whose lives you impact on a daily basis by being you. You don't even have to be in the company or city. You can do this from wherever in the world. The best part of this, you do this by deepening your own passion and your dream work life. This is me working from a cliff in Portugal where I was camping from my car, working for large corporates during the day. You will have the sales self-care effect that makes you feel fulfilled, heard, and seen. You will, with our course, attract your dream customers, not just any customer with a culture that's like, no. A customer that looks you in the eyes and says, I want to work with you. I believe you can do this. Or a customer that says, I'm not sure, I'm feeling fear, and you will be able to step up and say, we're in this together. This is a common purpose. This is a lot more than business. This is a mission. You will increase your income. You will get your customers results. We're here. Our system has steps. If one step doesn't work, we go back. There's no failing. There's just going forward and back. And you will also, whilst having this dream customer, create your dream life. These are my dream customers. They have organizational skills. They've worked with companies. They know a bit of companies, or they're willing to study about it. I teach this in the course, organization structures, how they think, how to connect with CEOs. But they also have their own well-being habits, basic habits. You don't need to be an expert in anything, but you do know how to change behavior. So if you're next, then here's the process. So this is, you already have maybe a business, you want more clients, you offer workshops, but you want long-term contracts, you want to add wellness to your normal job, you want a method to be supported when you're suddenly responsible for 40,000 people, and you want a loving community that helps you and is going through the same journey, like a group of colleagues, because that's how it feels for us. We're colleagues. We come together twice a week and we just share. We come together physically. Whatever country I'm in, I'm seeing our dream job team. So the better the connection we have, the better the results, and we honor these win-wins. So that's why I offer personal transformation sessions with you and me. I only do 2 a week because I run 3 businesses. This is one of the businesses, but I aim to meet the most inspiring people in the world, and I very much think that's you, because you wouldn't be listening this whole video if you weren't triggered until now. So I would love to see you in one of those 2 sessions that I do every week. I also have colleagues who do sessions. But this is where we figure out, will this make you happy? Because we're not just creating your dream job and getting an income, we're creating your dream life. And if I'm mirroring you and I don't feel this is exactly what you want to do, then I'll be honest and just say, I don't think it's for you. But 90% of the people who come on these sessions start the coaching class like almost a similar day, the same day. So we will ask you to pick a moment that works for you. If it's with me, it might be in some weird time zones. If you don't find anything in your time zone, send us an email. You will get a confirmation mail, book a moment, and I can connect you with colleagues in every country too. No worries about that. So I do the 2 meetings per week. We also ask you to fill in a couple of questions just to see where you are right now. So if you click on this video, apply now to see if you qualify, you'll see the questions. Don't worry, fill everything in. Me or my colleagues will screen them. Hopefully, I love to meet a lot of people, so I really hope I can connect with you in the session or in the course. And then, I'll help you to think even bigger than you already do. We have lots of people who want to achieve 1 million people, impact 1 million people's lives. We also have people who say, I value more small impact, I'll do for 100, 200 people. So everyone's mission and purpose is different. We adapt to what you need. But think big and live bigger. Create your dream life. We have one soul, we have one life on this earth. Maybe you have multiple, it depends. I'm not gonna go in there, but it's time to think big and live big. And we're here to support you with community, with twice a week coaching and 20 hours of videos. So click now and apply, fill everything in, schedule with me. If the time doesn't work, no worries. You will get a confirmation mail. You can reach out to our team and we'll get you a good time. Really, really excited to see you in one of our transformation sessions in our course. And after, maybe physically somewhere in the world, we can connect real life. Bye-bye.